My name is Lena Carter and for as long as I can remember, my parents made one thing painfully clear. I was their biggest disappointment. My mother loved to remind me at breakfast. You had every advantage, and you still turned out ordinary. My father didn't bother with subtlety. No ambition. No drive. You'll end up depending on us forever. I wasn't a criminal. I wasn't lazy. I didn't destroy anything. My crime. I didn't take over their interior design business. I wanted my own path, aviation management. Private jets, terminals, operations, a world that fascinated me. They hated it. They called it a glorified receptionist job, and said clients they worked so hard to impress would laugh if they ever saw me working in an airport. After graduating, I quietly got a job at Regency Private Terminal ***. Nothing fancy, just entry-level. But it was mine. I didn't tell them. Not because I feared them, but because I was tired of handing them weapons to use against me. One evening, I overheard them talking to a high-profile client, Mr. Alden a multimillionaire businessman. She doesn't have what it takes, my mother said with a dramatic sigh. She failed at everything, my father added. We love her, but she's slow. Slow. It cut in a way I didn't expect. Not because it was new, but because they said it in front of a stranger. They never defended me. They never believed in me. But life has a funny way of circling back. 2 weeks later, I was on the morning shift at the private terminal. It was quiet, the way I liked it. I was helping coordinate a special VIP flight, confidential, last minute, high security. A Rolls-Royce pulled up to the gate. And out stepped Mr. Alden I froze. I didn't think he'd recognize me. But he did. He walked straight toward me, confusion crossing his face. Lena. You're working here. I nodded, bracing myself for the humiliation. I expected him to call my parents, laugh, or lecture me about wasted potential. Instead, he smiled. A big, approving, genuine smile. You're in aviation. This is impressive. I blinked. No one had ever said that about my job, not even once. He watched as I calmly handled radio calls, coordinated logistics, briefed the crew, confirmed passenger clearance, and resolved a maintenance delay without panicking. When the jet was ready, he pulled me aside. You know your parents think you're failing, he said softly, but I've met hundreds of young professionals, and you're one of the sharpest. I stared at him. Me? Sharp? Smart? Impressive? He continued, I'm looking for a private jet operations assistant. Someone reliable. Someone with the calm you just showed. If you want the position, it's yours. I almost forgot how to breathe. He handed me his card and added, Don't let anyone, not even parents, define your worth. They were wrong about you. Those words cracked something open inside me. A part of me I thought had died. For the first time in my life, someone powerful didn't see me as a failure. They saw value. And that's when everything began to shift, slowly, quietly, but unmistakably. I got promoted. I worked harder. I learned more. I earned more. I became trusted in elite circles my parents desperately tried to reach. But I didn't tell them anything. Not yet. Because the moment of truth, the moment of revenge, was still ahead. And when it arrived, they wouldn't see it coming. 3 months later, my life looked completely different. I had a new role, a higher salary, and access to people my parents only dreamt of working with. But I stayed quiet. I let them believe I was still struggling, still lost, still the daughter who never lived up to their standards. Then came the day everything changed. My parents called me unexpectedly. We need your help, my mother said, sounding embarrassed. Our biggest client is flying out privately. We want to impress him. We need to deliver some design proposals, but the terminal has strict access rules. I almost laughed. The terminal they mocked me for working in was now the gatekeeper to their success. Who's the client? I asked calmly. Mr. Alden, my father said. The billionaire. You remember him? Oh, I remembered him. And I remembered the disgust in their voices when they said I was slow, unmotivated, and a failed daughter. I'll see what I can do, I said sweetly. But inside, I had already decided. They would see me exactly as I was now. Not the failure they invented, but the daughter they underestimated. The next morning, I put on my crisp terminal uniform and stood at the VIP entrance. My parents arrived, stressed and frantic, holding expensive folders and trying too hard to look important. They walked toward the receptionist, me, without recognizing me from a distance. My mother snapped. Excuse me, can you call someone senior? We're here for Mr. Alden. This is extremely high profile. I smiled gently. I know. I'll handle your clearance. My father rolled his eyes. You? No offense, but this is delicate business. We need someone competent. That word. Competent. The one they never used for me. I scanned their passes, entered the system and said, "Follow me." As we walked into the terminal's private lounge, they finally looked properly at me. Their faces went pale. Lena. Why are you here? My mother whispered. Before I could answer, Mr. Alden himself entered cheerful and confident. Lena. Good timing. I was hoping you'd be on shift today. He shook my hand firmly, like a respected colleague. My parents stared, mouths open. Then he turned to them. Oh, you're Lena's parents. She told you about her promotion, right? She's one of the most capable people I've worked with. I didn't look at them, but I felt the shock ripple through their bodies. He continued. If you ever need something arranged in my travels, speak to her. She's in charge here. In charge. The words hit them harder than anything I could have said. My parents stumbled through the meeting, humiliated and speechless. They had spent years telling me I was worthless. And now the man they desperately wanted to impress praised me, not them. When their meeting ended, they approached me slowly. We didn't know, my father murmured. You should have told us, my mother added quietly. I met their eyes, calm, steady, and stronger than I'd ever been. You never asked, I said softly. You never wanted to know who I could become. They didn't reply. There was nothing they could say. As they walked out of the terminal, their heads low, I felt no guilt. Only clarity. For the first time, they had seen me, not as their failure, not as their burden, but as a woman who carved her own path. Without their permission, without their approval, and without their help. And that, more than anything, was my revenge. If you want more powerful revenge stories like this, make sure to stick around, the next chapter might hit even harder. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, your support keeps these stories alive.